We're going to be looking at relations. Now, relations when we can graph something. Notice how number 19 and 20, you guys do have a graph. Or you guys see the blue graph in there? You guys do have a graph. Relation is when we can graph something. A circle, a circle is a relation. A line, that's a relation. An exponential function, that's a relation because I can graph it. I can graph something. So the instructions for this case is going to say each graph represents a relation. Now we have to determine if the relation is a function or not. Okay. Now, the way I'm going to determine if it is a function or not, now, if I can draw a vertical line, remember, vertical line is up and down. If I can draw a vertical line that crosses my graph more than once, remember, the lines, what it means is represents infinite many points. That's what my graph does. It's many, many points. If I can do a line, a vertical line that touches at least 2 points, so basically touches my graph more than once, it is not a function. So my thing is trying to graph a line that touches the graph more than once. I can draw a line right here. Right? If I just graph any line, it touches, in this case, I touch the picture only once. That's not what I want. What I'm trying to do is graph a line, graph a vertical line that goes through 2 points. So basically touches the graph more than once. Okay. So remember, I'm not looking for any vertical line. I'm looking for a vertical line that touches the line more than once. In my case, let me draw a line right here. I can think of this point and I can think of this point. Notice how I graph a vertical line that has 2 points on the graph. That means I drew a line that touches the graph more than once. Once I'm able to do such line, this relation is not a function. Remember, I'm trying to prove it wrong. So I'm given a graph. I'm trying to find a line that touches a vertical line that touches the graph at two different points. If I'm able to find such line, I'm going to say that relation is not a function. My job here is really to find it not a function. I'm given a graph. I'm looking for a line that touches the graph at two different points. If I'm able to find such line, I did my job. It's not a function. Remember, I'm the anti-function. We can call that. We're looking for a line that touches the graph more than once. As soon as we're able to find it, we say, here, that's my line. You guys see my line? It is not a function. I touch the graph at two different points. Now let's take a look at number 20. Can we find a line? Can you find a vertical line that touches the graph more than once? Can you find a line that touches the graph more than once? In your mind, I kind of want you to start drawing lines. So in your mind should look like this. Oh, there's a line, but I touch the graph only once. Oh, no, not that line. How about another line? Oh, man, I touch it only once. No, about here. Oh, no, I only touch it once. Okay, so this is what I want you to be going in your mind right now. In your mind, draw lines on this picture. Try to touch the graph more than once. Can you see such line? And so you should be looking in your mind, you should be drawing lines. You should be looking for a vertical line that touches the graph more than once. I know some people might be like, oh, I see a line right here. Boom, I touch the graph more than once. But that's not vertical. That's diagonal. Vertical is up and down only. So that one doesn't count. Vertical line. Can you see a line, a vertical line that touches the graph more than once? Nope, we cannot find one, right? There is no such line. Remember, if I'm able to find a line that touches the graph more than once, I say it is not a function. But because I was not able to find such line, I'm gonna have to say that relation is a function. So again, let me zoom out. Number 19, I was able to find a line that crossed my graph more than once. You guys see how I found 2 points. So I was able to find such line, so that's why I call it not a function. Number 20, I was not able to find such line. There is no line that crosses the graph more than once. So number 20 is a function.